G'day everyone and welcome back to Next Level Adventures for another campground showcase. In this campground showcase we're going to be taking a look at this awesome little free camp that we stumbled upon in the Megalong Valley in the New South Wales Blue Mountains. It's called Blackheath Glen Reserve. So we stumbled upon Blackheath Glen Reserve on our last adventure down into the Megalong Valley. We've driven past it before, although never took the time to stop in. This time though we're glad we did, as it's a cracking little spot. It's located only 12 kilometres from the town of Blackheath in the New South Wales Blue Mountains. This reserve is managed by the Blue Mountains City Council. There are drop toilets on site and even rubbish bins provided, which is fairly common with all Blue Mountains Council campgrounds. What really stood out about this little campground for me was how secluded you really felt. It has that out in the woods atmosphere, and I really love that about this spot upon first impression. It was a very quiet spot with the capacity for only a few, and you can see that this is a spot that not too many would know of. I can imagine though that it would probably get busy on weekends and during school holidays, as keen adventure seekers flock to the mountains and take any spot they can find. There is a small creek that flows through this camp, and that honestly is one of my favourite parts about it. You can camp right in the back away from everyone right by the creek. It doesn't really get much better than that. There were a couple of people camped when we stopped off here, although for the most part it was pretty quiet. This site offers some sites compatible with out-of-vehicle camping and also some spots reserved for tent-only camping, with bollards preventing vehicles from accessing some areas. It's literally right off the Megalong Valley Way, so access is incredibly easy. You could get larger vehicles with caravans or campers in down here, although I wouldn't recommend this spot for that. There really isn't that much room to fit a caravan or a camper, really only one or two spots would accommodate. If you're looking for something like that to pull up in the van, I would recommend Old Ford Reserve, a few more k's down the Megalong Valley Way. Now there are fire pits all around this campsite, so make sure you use them if you plan on coming here. Due to this campground not being in a New South Wales National Park, it is not known if pets are allowed at Blackheath Glen Reserve. This is a popular spot for hikers who embark down the Megalong Valley on their way to begin their hike through the Cox's River region. Now all in all, I think this is an awesome little spot, and I'll definitely be returning to Blackheath Glen Reserve myself for an overnighter. It's definitely my style of spot, secluded right in amongst the bush right next to the creek. I'll have to be mindful though, as said, this spot only has a couple of spots that would accommodate my style of camping, which is out of vehicle camping. Most of the sites at this camp are suited for tents. I'm still really keen though, as it's a cracking little spot. Well, thanks guys for tuning in to another campground showcase here on Next Level Adventures. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing so that you don't miss another adventure. Be sure to head over and check out our Blue Mountains adventure, where we stopped off and had a look at Blackheath Glen Reserve, as well as many other cool little spots down the Megalong Valley. If you have any questions about this camp spot guys, be sure to leave them in the comments section below and I'll get back to them as quickly as I can. As always guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next adventure.